Hi, Celia. It's so great to have you. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your very busy schedule to share your experience with the Grand technique, otherwise known as the 7 steps. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah. So just so our audience knows, Celia is an amazing musician. You should definitely go check her out on YouTube. You can share your website if you want, but I've seen her live several times and I've experienced her healing work, and she's absolutely amazing. And I had the honor of her coming to be a participant in the work that I share in the world, doing the 7 step process, which is um, it's a trauma and trigger neutralization process that bypasses the brain filter to permanently erase those things in our unconscious mind that keep tripping us up. So you had the opportunity to experience what this was like, and I'd love for you to share what your experience was.
Thank you. It was great. I had a lot of releases in the session itself and came to a place of real comfort and peace. And the triggers really dissipated, which was a relief, and so grateful for that. And then listening back to the recordings in the evening, I've done it twice now, has been a very soothing way to fall asleep. And so far, it's been really great. I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds as I continue to build on that.
Awesome. Because as you know, we've talked about there's layers, and we got through many layers, and there was definitely lots of shifts because you saw the colors change, you saw shapes in your body change, and actually decrease in size, and you had emotions that shifted. So I'm really grateful that not only did that happen, but that you were able to recognize those things after the session, is what I'm hearing. Is that accurate?
That feels true.
Okay, cool. And then would you be willing to share what your experience was specifically with me facilitating that process?
Sure. I felt very safe. I felt like you created a really sweet container and encouraged. There's certain sounds you made, like, or you're doing really great work. So I felt like, okay, I'm on the right path. And I felt really supported and directed. You were clean, you were clear, and it felt very safe.
Okay, awesome. And you know, as a healer yourself, that if there isn't that trust and safety built, we have nothing, right? So
So true.
that's the foundation. Yeah. So I'm so glad that you felt that and that came through. Would you recommend this to other women, and why?
I would. And I'm still new to it. And it's a couple of
Yeah.
days since we
Yeah.
had our session. But I
Yeah.
want to share with you something that happened this morning. I had the opportunity to have a trigger, and I started recording myself right away with one of the steps, and then listened back to it right away by the ocean. And it shifted things for me. Whereas in the past, I would have been chewing on that all day long. It shifted into play and harmony and laughter.
Mm.
And it was really beautiful, and I'm so grateful. So yes, I'd recommend it, and I am looking forward to playing with it and exploring more on my own and
Mhm.
watching it unfold and getting even better results over time. So yes.
Well, thank you for sharing vulnerably your experience, your current experience with it. And I love how you stated that triggers can be an opportunity. They don't have to be something that we are afraid of, right? It shows us what we need to work on. And then you stepped right into, oh, I have a tool now that I can use. And it did give me relief. And I do want to point out, and that's so fabulous. And I do want to point, I know you know this, but just for our viewers, that what you did most likely, unless you were in the alpha state, is a temporary relief of the situation. So I would invite you to play it again 30 minutes before you go to bed, just to make sure for sure that we're bypassing the brain filter, because that's where the permanency occurs. And well done. Like, that's really amazing to hear. You're so new to the process and you're already stepping in and recognizing the value and putting it to work. So that's really beautiful.
Thank you. I love what you said about, and I want to reframe that instead of, oh, shoot, another
Yeah.
trigger. Gosh, darn it. Go, ooh, something. This is great. This is fodder. This is grist for the mill. Ooh, I have a trigger to work
Yeah.
with. Not that I'm attracting them, but when it happens, to embrace it with excitement and bring
Yeah.
that enthusiasm to it, which I know for me shifts things rather than the doom and gloom of, oh, not again,
Yeah.
or take that not again into the process. And
Yeah.
that's sort of what I was doing this morning. Like, I am so sick of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
that's
you
the
can't,
process.
yeah, and you can 7-step. I mean, it's okay. We get to just accept wherever we are in the process. So if you or others out there ever have that doom and gloom, or God, I'm getting, like, what's wrong with me? I'm getting triggered again. First of all, we all have triggers. There's no shame in it. We all have layers. So that's why you think you've cleared something and it comes up again. It's just a different layer. It's not the same thing if you've really cleared it. And you can 7-step that, right? Like, you can go through the process of your feelings around, oh God, what's wrong with me or whatever. So, and that's also the beauty of it. It doesn't matter what comes up. We don't need to judge ourselves. We're all human. We all have these natural reactions. And we can get to a point where we do look at our trauma and triggers as a blessing to show us what's in our body, what needs to be cleared, and we clear it, and then it dissipates. It begins to dissipate, and so you were able to illustrate that, and I'm really grateful that you did get relief, because at the end of the day, that's what we want for people. Because the more relief we can have within ourselves, it's a gift to us, but then it also is a gift to anybody we interact with, because we will be less triggered by the people in our world if we address that root issue within ourselves. And that's how we change the world. So
yeah, well said. And I just got words while you were saying that, those reliefs turn into results.
yeah,
So
can I quote
stack up
you?
relief on top of relief on top of relief. And
Yeah.
every time diving in rather than, those
Yeah.
reliefs stacked up equal results. There's an aggregate compound that allows me to then simply be free. And that's
Yes.
what I'm after. I think so many of us are after that feeling of freedom, like from childhood, where we didn't have thoughts and we didn't have worries, we didn't have bills, and we didn't have triggers or upsets. So that's that free state that the neutralization process really helps me get into.
Yeah.
And rather than the duality of this side versus that side, what's right, what's wrong, why I should be righteous about this, what I'm attached to, and distilling and neutralizing it to, here I am in this moment. Look at that beautiful tree. I'm breathing
Yeah.
fresh, clean air. I have so much to be grateful for. That's the shift of relief that I'm grateful for, and looking forward to playing with this more. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Gina.
Yes. And I can't wait to play with you.
Hey.
So thank you so much. And please share your website for those out there that want to check out your beautiful music.
Sure, it's celiaonline.com. Right now, I'm not sure the state of it, but you can definitely find me on social media. Just look up Celia Farran, C-E-L-I-A, Farran, F as in Frank, A-R-R-A-N. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the places.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your recording time.
My
And
pleasure.
yeah, I love what you shared, and I'm excited to see where this process takes you.
Thank you.
All right. Talk later.